Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another makeup basket here on my channel. It's been 3 weeks since I did my last one, but I try to keep them sort of like bi-weekly. But if you saw my last one, it was sort of like a travel edition makeup basket because I've been traveling for 2 weeks and now I'm home again. And I was still away when I was supposed to film like my next makeup basket, so I decided to push it forward 1 week, and today is 3 weeks since I uploaded the other one, I think, or it's 3 weeks since I filmed that one, but it's less time since I uploaded it because like the connection on the hotel and stuff was not good enough to upload it, so I did it almost when I think I did it, like managed to do it in the middle of the week when I was gone. So yeah, last time I did a sort of get rid of me using my makeup basket, and I think the time before that I did one where I you came along and picked out the products with me, so you didn't see my face. You saw my makeup collection. But today I'm going back to basic and doing one where I sit in front of a camera and share with you the products I will be using for the next 2 weeks. And since I've already like unpacked my makeup, I won't do like a review of the things I used in my last basket, because I sort of did that like in that video as well, because all the things I picked for my travel basket was things I know I love and things that keep up with the heat or keep good in heat. So yeah, let's just jump into today's basket. And the first thing is this primer, which is the Baby Skin primer from Maybelline in the shade Cool Rose, which is this orange tube. And yeah, if you've seen this before, it's in my Fire and Ice product pan, and yeah, I'm continuing to use it, but I think there shouldn't be too many months left in that primer, so I'm happy about that. And then for foundations, I'm actually doing it a bit differently this time than I've done the previous months, because the previous months I've only, or weeks, I don't know what to call it, previous baskets, I've only picked one foundation that I've been working on, but this time I'm switching it up a bit, so I've picked 4 foundations actually. So the first foundation is this Chanel Perfection Lumiere Velvet makeup, smooth effect makeup, which is the foundation, and when I first got it I was too dry to use it, but now in the summer I'm a bit more oily and it matches me better, so now I can use it and I like it. It's just not, it's not the highest coverage, it's sort of like a light to medium on my skin, because I use it with a beauty blender. I don't know if it would behave differently if I used a brush, but I prefer a beauty blender, so yeah, I'm okay with the light coverage. So yeah, that's one that I will be using, and one that's pretty similar to that one is the Estee Lauder Perfectionist Youth Infusing Makeup. And you've seen this in my baskets before, and this is also not the highest coverage, but I feel like this one is a little bit more matte, and for some reason I've just been enjoying this one more. It's a bit darker than this one, but yeah, I'm just keeping them both in because I know I will use this a lot, and I'm hoping I will use this one from time to time as well. And then the other two, I sort of use this in like combination with each other. It's the Rebecca Stella All About That Base foundation, and I believe it's in shade 3, but I'm not sure. It could be shade 1 because it doesn't say on the bottle, and I ordered shade 1, but it's so, I mean, it's way too dark for me right now, and I have like more tan than I ever had before, and it's still too dark, so I mix it with this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation in the shade 101. So classic Ivory, which is a bit too pale. It's definitely too pale for me right now, and it is actually a tiny bit too pale for me in the winter as well. So now I'm just using them, and also I'm too it's almost too matte for me in the winter, so I like to use it in the summer, but it's too pale, so I'm mixing these two. So that's a very like full coverage foundation routine. So if I feel like that, I will if I feel like full coverage, I will use that. Today I'm actually wearing a mixture of the Chanel foundation and the Rebecca Stella. So I use this one like as a base, and then just mixed in a tiny drop of the other one just to get a little bit more coverage. The next product is this Smashbox Artificial Light, which is also like a complexion product. It's a liquid highlight that I like to use sort of underneath my foundation over my primer. It's okay. And then for face powder, I'm using this Maybelline Fit Me powder, and as you can see, it's not a whole lot left in this, so I'm hoping to finish this soon, because it's not my favorite powder, but you've seen that before. And for bronzer, I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I think I mentioned it in my other my previous makeup basket. But for bronzer, I'm using the Delphic Extra Dimension bronzer from MAC, from their Aquatic collection. So it's in this turquoise, tealish packaging. And this is what it looks like, and I'm wearing it today. It's a warmer bronzer than my other bronzer, so I prefer to use it in summer, and I'm hoping to use this almost every single day and like make a dent in it. And for blush, I'm going to be focusing mostly on this blush from Sleek in the shade Pixie Pink, which looks like this. I'm wearing this on my cheeks today. It's a pretty like pink blush, basically, because I've moved away a bit from my Elf blush in Twinkle Pink, just because I really love that blush and I hit pan on it. So yeah, I'm stepping away from that one for a while, and now I'm trying to focus more on this one and hoping I can hit pan on this one like this year or something. I feel like I'm pretty good at, I mean, the Elf Twinkle Pink was the first one I've hit pan on, but I feel like I'm pretty good with using like, or panning blushes, because I can use it every day without feeling like bored. But then another like blush and bronzer I will include this month is this Benefit Chic Parade palette, which looks like this, and it contains Hoola, like the regular Hoola Light, Dandelion, California, and also Rocketeer. And I did use Dandelion a bit. I used Hoola because I had it in a basket before, and I used this every single day when I had it in rotation, and I used this a bit, but I haven't used these two at all. Basically, I have used Rocketeer a few times, but as you can see, like the overspray on California is still there. So I'm excited to be playing around more with this one, and I might actually keep it for like 2 rotations, because I'm too excited, or I'm so excited to be using it. And then for highlight, I actually have a new highlight for me, and it's the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed in Prismatic Amethyst, and you must have seen this if you watch any YouTube videos. But this is what it looks like. It's a pretty like pink, it's supposed to be almost like a, I think it's supposed to be with a sort of like a purple reflect to it, but I almost think it's more of like a pink, but it is kind of lavender, but it's really pretty. I haven't used it on my face yet, so I'm really excited to be using that one. And then another highlight, I'm going ham on the highlights this month, because I've missed using my Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm going to be using this one this month as well, and of course the one I'm panning in the Very Nice Product Pan. So I'm panning this one here and also this shade here from Makeup Addiction Cosmetics, and it's the Holy Glow Palette Volume 1. And then some other products I will be using. I will be using the Clinique Line Smoothing Concealer along with the L'Oreal True Match concealer, which looks like this. Like, this one is too dark and too pinky, and this one is very pale and yellow. So I'm hoping to use those two together, and hopefully I can finish the L'Oreal one pretty soon. And then I'm also using the Elizabeth Moth Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. Yeah, you know, I've said it in like every video. And the Max Factor Masterpiece Max Mascara, and this is the last month I will be using that one, or last 2 weeks I think. And then the white eye pencil by Makeup Store in the shade Snowflake. And for my brows, I've actually changed this since like the last two, because 2 makeup baskets ago I used a pencil by Studio 10, but then I finished that one, so now I'm using this Makeup Store brow color number 2, which looks like this, and I have it in my brows today. And yeah, I'm hoping to make a progress in this one. It's much stiffer than the Studio 10 one, so I won't be able to use it up as quickly as I did the other one. But then I'm also going to be using my MAC Painterly Paint Pot as primer. And for my lips, I haven't like picked out any products that I will be using, because I have quite a few lip products in product pans. But one that I want to still be focusing on is this Stay Liquid Lipstick in Bachi, because it's in this tiny container and I think it will go bad pretty soon. There's still a lot of product in here, but I can't see the bottom through the container. So yeah, hopefully I will be able to make a dent in this before it's completely gone bad on me. And for eyeshadows, I actually haven't picked out any eyeshadows, because I'm like in the last makeup basket I have picked eyeshadows, but then I haven't used them like regularly enough to think that it's worthwhile to put eyeshadows in my makeup basket. So I'm going to leave my playlist down below of my eyeshadow product pan. Like, it's a roulette style eyeshadow edition where I have 5 eyeshadows that I'm working on at each time. So yeah, I'm going to leave that down below, because yeah, you will sort of see what eyeshadows I'm working on, but then otherwise I think I will just bounce around. And same with lip products. Like, if I feel like using a lip product one day, I won't restrict myself to only using the ones in my makeup basket. And that is another thing, if I feel like using something else from my collection, I will do that, because I'm not the one to like pick a basket and then only focus on that one, because it's just not realistic for me. I get bored of that. But I still like to pick out a basket of things that I want to focus on, so that I know they get a lot of love. And then I also like to show you after 2 months, like, and tell you what I use, and you know, if you can see any progress. So that was it for today's makeup basket. I hope you enjoyed it, and as I said, I will leave like the other product pans I'm doing, or product pans I'm doing, in my description box if you like that kind of videos. And please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, so I know I should keep on doing these makeup baskets. And also let me know which format you like the most. You can watch my 3 most recent makeup baskets and tell me which you prefer. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!